My name is Ernest M. Keeling with Political Poetry, Political Insights. This work highlights the illegality of the Trump neo-Nazi Netanyahu war on Iran and Trump's connection to his best friend Epstein's pedophile ring. In negotiations, Iran offered everything to placate Trump, but Witkoff and Kushner walked away. Why? Psycho Netanyahu and Hawks wouldn't agree terms because what they actually wanted is Iran's destruction. As with genocide in Gaza, in Trump they found a useful idiot, an evangelical madman whose pathological lies crawl out of his filthy mouth like worms from a can. We were threatened by Iran. We had no choice. We had to strike first. They were going to try and destroy Israel. They were going to take over the Middle East. They are building a nuclear weapon. Repeated here, a damning email, Epstein to Maxwell, re-Trump, from Jeffrey Epstein, gvacation@gmail.com to Gmax, sent Saturday, April 2, 1425, 45, 2011. Subject: I want you to realize that dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Victim: spent hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. Police chief, etc. I'm 75% there. From Gmax, gmax1@lmax.com, sent 4/2/2011, 7:09:39 p.m. to gvacation@gmail.com. Importance: high. I have been thinking about that. Source: documents released by Democrats on the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform, November 2025. Remaining Epstein files must be released immediately. UN has said the bombing of the primary school, Minab, killing 170 girls, is a grave violation of humanitarian law. Human Rights Watch have called for a war crimes investigation. Nearly 20,000 civilian sites have now been bombed in this contrived war, including 65 educational institutions, 149 primary health facilities, 12 hospitals bombed out of service, 13 Red Cross centers, at least 14,000 civilians killed, 17,000 wounded, 3.2 million displaced. Trump caused chaos on 6 January at the US Congress by inciting insurrection. Later, he became a convicted felon. Incredibly, was then re-elected and took revenge on law officers. He is an imbecile who rules by dictate, wants to own Greenland, and declared economic war on Canada, which he regards as the 51st state. He is supported by a fascist Congress, UK and EU sycophants who line up to kiss his arse, and Arabian absolute monarchs who shower gifts and by their inaction are complicit in the Gaza genocide. Only brave Yemen had the courage to stand up and shout, "I am Gaza." As international law self-destructs with moribund neoliberalism, China and partners must urge restraint to avert Iran becoming Gaza, to avert a third world war. Copyright. This villanelle is titled In Memoriam, Children Massacred. Girls Primary School, Minab, 28 February 2026. 170 girls lie shrouded in a row at the elementary girls' school in morning Minab, touched by the president's finger on the bomb. A tableau of corpses charred to bone, a deliberate war crime bereft of norms. 170 children lie shrouded in a row. Pinpoint massacres blind even the sun in schools protected under international law, touched by the president's tomahawk bomb. More body parts strewn in rivers of blood, more schools defiled in contrived war. 170 innocents lie shrouded in a row. Crimes on children so vile and corrupt, but who can hold a president to account who violates girls, then simply covers up? Any brother of the skull or fascist heart would buckle up for a MAGA neocon march to lay 170 girls in shrouds in a row, touched by that dog that hasn't barked. Thank you for listening, and God arrest the United States of America. If you have enjoyed this presentation, please like, share, subscribe.